Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bree. Today's video is going to be on this hair that I have in my head. It will show you guys how I installed the hair and also my review kind of ish on this hair. So far, it's not really a review, it's more of an update. If you want to see my initial unboxing video, I'll go ahead and link that below. But yes, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out. And we're just going to jump right into the video. Okay, so first you want to start by putting the wig on your head. Now, mind you, I already plucked this wig and bleached the knots off camera. So what I'm doing is putting it on to make sure that it lines up with the stocking cap where my hairline is. I did the stocking cap method underneath as well. So I'm going to go ahead and, well, I had makeup on my arm, but I'm going to go ahead and take the wig down. I was trying to decide how I wanted to cut the lace, and I felt like with it being in a ponytail, it was going to ruin it, probably put it too far back. So I'm just lining this up with my edges, and then I'm going to make a part. It's going to be relatively, not even a full inch back, but it's pretty close to the hairline, but right enough, like far enough back to where it gets thicker. This is obviously after you pluck, so you'll know what I'm talking about once you pluck your wig. But I do part like a barbarian, so don't mind the way that I'm holding this comb. But you're just gonna take this row and then spray the GOT2B glue, spray down on the lace. Now, I got this method from another YouTuber. I've used the GOT2B glue spray in the past and it always was white and flakes up, so this is kind of like a trial mode or a trial method to see how this goes. So far it's not flaking or getting white, but then you're going to want to grab your blow dryer and just press it down in there. But here I am pulling up to see if it's as tight as I want it, and it wasn't, so I'm gonna go back in with some more spray. So this can be considered the second layer. And you just want to smooth it back and forward so that way it's secure. This portion of it is right on my hairline, I want to say, or a little bit right before my hairline, so on my forehead, so it's adhering on there. I had to grab a mirror so that way I could see. I am sitting in front of my vanity, so that's when you see me looking not at the camera, I'm looking at another mirror, but I'm blind, so it's too far away. So here I am going in and putting another layer, so that's the third layer, and rubbing it in just to make sure that it's secure, and then you're going to want to blow dry it each time after that. And then you always do want to check it and pull up the hair to see if it is adhering how you want it to, and you can already see the shine, meaning that it is getting hard. So you do want to comb it out so that way it's not stiff underneath there. Now this portion of it did start getting white, but it wasn't bad because it was coming off on my comb. And I'm just going to work that product out so that way I can start combing it back. So you're going to comb it back so that way it's completely flat. And you guys are only going to see me do this to my front portion. I'm going to come back once I complete both sides, and then I'll show you the next step on a different portion, if that makes sense. So I'm doing like one section per activity, so that way, not activity, but one section per step, so that way this video is not too long. And then you're going to want to spray the GOT2B glue on the edges and then work that backwards. Most of the time I do use my hot comb, but with this method it doesn't look like I have to because it's already molding the hair in place, so this is kind of like a time saver. Alright, and so now I'm back. Like I said, all of it is glued down, and I did start cutting the lace. My phone also died, so that's why some of it's already done, but I wanted to come back to show you guys how I do cut off the lace, so that way you'll know how to cut off the lace, and we're all learning together, right? And you do want to be careful. I'm using this eyebrow shaver that I got from the beauty supply store. These are like 99 cents. I'm sure you can find some on Amazon, but you do want to be very careful and cut as close to the hairline that you created. I did find out later that I did end up cutting myself on this side, but I didn't feel it. So you really do want to be careful that, and I also have very sensitive skin, so I don't know which is to blame for that. And then you want to take your scissors. I just have these big kitchen scissors and cut off the lace around your ear. Cutting with the thread is, or with the eyebrow threader is definitely easier. And you want to cut off any excess layers of anything that you can see. If you can see it, someone else can see it. That's just my judgment when doing an installation. So I'm cutting off all the imperfections that I can see. And you want to make sure that you're taking your time and being careful and constantly checking. So then the next step, I'm just going to do this side of my head, is taking the GOT2B glue gel. This is a step that you don't have to do. You can use the spray, but this gel just goes well with my skin, so it makes more of a seamless look. And so I'm taking the gel and putting it on the end of the rat tail comb and just pressing down the very front of the lace into my forehead in a forward motion. So don't brush it back, just brush it forward. And this step is very repetitive, so you're going to just keep pressing all the little imperfections, and then it can be like the tiniest pieces of lace that you would just want to push into your forehead. And then you're going to take your blow dryer to make sure that it's nice and dry, and that way you'll know nothing's going to lift up. Right here I'm just pressing the comb into the edge of the lace just for extra security. I had to go check to see what it was looking like in the real life. So I did come back and I did see a few sections, some stray hairs that I wanted to get out of the way and just clean up that hairline. One thing you do want to have is patience when doing this, because this is something, in order for it to look good, you don't want to rush it. I mean, you definitely can, but it's not going to be the same, in my opinion. For me, at least, it's never the same if I don't take my time when doing this. I have some GOT2B on my face, so obviously after this video I went to go wash it off, but also make sure you have like a napkin or a makeup wipe nearby, because this can get messy, just the spray portion of it, but you have to have a lot of control with it. Here you want to press in the ear tab. The ear tab is always the hardest part for me. That's always the part that lifts up first, so I have been working on making sure that it's laying down. And then just go all along that edge one final time and blow dry it. And so after this, you're just going to see me come back once it's all done. I did wrap it with the salon white wrap strips and then my scarf, but I wasn't filming when I was taking it off and I thought I was, so that's my bad. But yes, you'll see me come back and see the final look. Alright, so this is the final look of the hair. I did go in and wet it and then I like touched up the edges. I just did it in a flip over method. I'm probably going to end up wearing this hair up since I did do the hairline anyway. I didn't add any baby hairs yet because baby hairs yet because I kind of just wanted to see how it lasts like this before I have to, and I don't really want to force baby hairs, but of course I probably will put a part in it, and I'll also probably, you know, put some baby hairs, but for now I didn't do anything. What else? I actually did not cut this lace that is in the back. I'm probably gonna do that right now actually. I lied. I'm probably going to do that off camera, but here is the hair. It's 16 inches and it's already cut in a bob, and again, it's from Abby Hair Company. I definitely do recommend this hair. I'm very thankful that they did send me this hair because it actually turned out really nice. So thanks so much for working with me, and everybody, the link for this hair will be in the description box below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so that way you don't miss out on any of my other videos. Bye.